Hello, guys, again for the third time today. Yes, Nila? I have Nila home with me today. Oh, she's singing. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday to you all. Hope you started a great day. Hope you've got awesome plans for the weekend. We're just waiting for Angela to join so we can talk about an awesome book today. Let us know where you are joining from. I think I'm gonna have to move because my battery is actually running low. I knew I had to charge before I started my multiple lives. Where is Angela? Angela, where are you? Angela, please join us. I cannot see her on the live. If you guys, if you just joined my page and you don't know what we do, what we're all about, basically I run an online business that I work from home. It's really great. It's changed so many things in my life. It means that I can work from home with the kids, work from wherever I want, whenever I want. I can travel. I can take my laptop with me and do my work that way. So if you're working for somebody else and with this inflation, if you're struggling to make ends meet, if you're looking for a second source of income or income that's not capped, definitely check out this business. Send me your email and I'll send you some complimentary information on it. Check it out. But basically what we do, it's like a online franchise, just while we wait for Angela to join. It's like an online franchise, and you buy into a system. Like if the success blueprint is there, you don't need to reinvent anything. You just come join the business, you learn what you have to do, which is very easy to learn. It's designed for people who know nothing about social media or computers, or have never had a business, never had an online business or business of any sort. Everything is taught to you. I'll be your mentor, or Angela will be your mentor, and you basically get taught how to run your own online business from home. And in this business, in a short amount of time, people's income exceeds the salary that they're receiving from their job. And I'm talking about like higher salaries. I'm not talking about, I'm talking about like professional salaries. It will exceed that in a very short amount of time. And sorry, I'll just message Angela. You'll exceed that in a short amount of time, and you will you'll be able to. Oh, there's Angela. You'll be able to quit your job if you want. All you need is about an hour a day. You could put more time into it if you wanted to, but you could still run it with just an hour a day as well. So Angela, I've invited you. I don't know why it's not working. I keep accepting your request, Angela, but it's not working. So I've just invited you again. See if it works this way. Don't you love technology? All our technical glitches. It says Angela unable to join. Why? Come on, Instagram, work with us. It worked. Hello, it worked.
Hello.
It's like Instagram is challenging us, isn't it?
I
Like,
know. It's
how are you?
I'm good. I'm back in Singapore now.
Oh, are you? So you're going to be there for a while now?
A few weeks and then I'm gonna be traveling again for another time now.
See, you're again a good example. I was just while we were waiting for you, I was telling people about our online business because I thought there might be people who've just joined our pages and they might not know what we do, what we're all about. And guys, what I was talking about is exactly what Angela is doing, you know. She travels from country to country. She enjoys her life. She gets to work. She just takes a laptop and works exactly wherever she is, whether it be on the beach, in a hotel, in Thailand, in Singapore,
Yes,
wherever, right?
yes, exactly. And yeah, hopefully I'll come to you one day as well.
Can't wait. I can't wait. So Angela and I have met through this business and we have become such good friends and I am just dying to meet her in person. We haven't met in person yet, but
Yes,
when we meet, it will be exactly like we've just known each other forever.
I
That's the
know.
good thing about this business,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I heard there is a gathering in Sydney in July.
Are you coming? Are you coming?
I'm
Come.
thinking, are you going?
I might be. I'm thinking
Yeah,
too.
I'm thinking as well.
That would be
No,
so good.
I looked at dates and I'll think about it because it's really close to my birthday and I haven't decided what I'm doing yet.
It's 2 days after my birthday. Hang on, when's your birthday?
Oh, 1st of August. Remember we're both Leos?
That's right. Yeah.
That's why we get along
I.
so well. You know, we share
That's
so many things
why.
in common.
And there's
Oh,
our little
Leila's there.
musician today as well. Linila's home with me today.
Nice. No school? So anyway,
Aras goes to school. Nila goes to daycare, but she's been unwell. Last week she got pretty sick, so I've been keeping her home so I can keep a close eye on her, make sure she doesn't get sort of worse by going to daycare. So between
okay. All right.
myself and mum, we've been looking after her.
Yeah,
Thank you for the music.
that's that's the thing with kids stage. Um, yeah, I remember my daughter falling sick like almost every week. She was
It's like
just yeah,
by the time they get over one bug, they've caught another one, and it's like,
exactly.
oh my god, you know. Yeah. So you're lucky you're past that stage. But yes, our birthdays are close. You should come, and I should come as well, and we will celebrate our birthdays together. That would be so fun.
Let me know because I'm just thinking because I kind of just like travel at my and husband's whim. So
Yeah.
we pretty much just plan. Sometimes he gives me 24 hours notice.
Are you
Seriously.
serious?
So I'm a professional
I'll
packer
get you,
now.
Vicky.
I
Oh
know how
my
to pack.
god. Oh wow. Sorry, I just give Neela some
Yeah.
Vickies. Oh my god, I need to ask you for packing tips because okay, you can take it yourself. Because with two kids, like last time we went on a cruise, you should have seen how much I packed. Like I'm so bad like that. Like I'll just pack so much just in case, especially with kids. Like ever since with kids, I've become
Yeah,
way worse with that.
yeah, it's kids. With kids is a little bit harder. I mean, but if it's, I mean, I'm just packing for myself. You know, I actually do try to plan very, very well. Although I have gotten into trouble once when my shoe broke
Are you
and I had to
serious?
go buy a pair of shoes.
That's enough, Camilla. Do you do the rolly thing? I like to roll
Yeah,
the clothes. You
yeah,
do the rolly
I
one?
do.
Yeah,
I
that's
do. Yeah, that helps. Yeah.
yeah.
And
Um,
anyway, you know, we're all about efficiency, and that's why today we want to come and talk about this 80/20 principle book.
yes, and thank you for bringing that up, so everyone can see what it looks like. So this is a really awesome book that we wanted to talk about today. Has anyone ever, like, you know how sometimes you're just super duper busy, like you're crazy busy, and you're constantly working and you're constantly doing stuff, but you feel like you're not actually achieving anything?
All,
That's
I mean,
because of the
in the
80s.
past, yeah, in the past, all the time, right? And people would think, how come you're always working and there's never ever enough hours? You're always replying to emails, and more emails would just come. You know, it's like, you know, the moment you wake up, it's like just a few hundred emails would just like hit you, right? And don't you ever wonder, when is it ever going to stop? So I think people need to sit back and think how productive they've been, because hard work does, I mean, something that this book also talks about is hard work does not equals productivity or results,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And we all know that everyone only has limited resources. We all have only 24 hours. So we need to understand, and something that this book talks about is your results, or say if you run a business, it could be 20% of your majority, I mean, 80% of your sales coming from 20% of your top customers.
Yeah.
But so this is just a generic rule. It can be 90/10, it can be 5 and 95, but people need to understand this and dive deeper into this concept.
Yeah. And it's like when you think about it, like I had read this book in the past and then I read it again just before, so we can review it. And when I was thinking about it, it pretty much applied to everything in life. Like, even when I thought about my wardrobe, I use 20% of my wardrobe are the things that are actually useful for me and I wear them all the time. And there's like 70-80% of it I barely ever touch. Um, and it goes by the same token, there's a small majority of people running the world. Even like, it's not everybody running the world. There's, it's a small majority. So it's about the quality of basically the, for wherever you're looking at it, it's about the quality, not the quantity. So
Exactly.
and in this business, like, it made me think about our business too, because people traditionally think that they've got to go to work, and if they go to work and they do overtime and they work 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day, they're better off. They're going to achieve more, they're going to be more productive, and they're going to make more money. And that's not the case, because in our business, we say that between 1 to 2 hours a day, you can make income equivalent or above what you would make by spending 9 hours at work. So
That's
it applies to that,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah. I mean, that's why people who really come into this business, if they do their own research, if they dive deep into the business model, like myself, I got so excited. I couldn't
Yeah.
wait to start. I wish I started 10 years ago, you know.
Yeah, me
But
too.
yeah, but this community only started over 7 years ago, almost 8 years now.
7 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I wish I was, you know, part of that team, but you know, that started. But then it's never too late, because to be honest, this whole internet, you know, e-commerce thing, or social media, leveraging on social media, I would say it's just really beginning to gain traction. So it's never too late.
No,
I'll
definitely not. I still think the online world really is, the online business world is really still in its infancy ages, stages, because a lot of people still don't even know. They don't know that they can make money so much smarter. And as you said, like the people who come into this business are people who they're really actually thinking about that. They're thinking about how they can have a better life, how they can have a higher quality of life, not just, they want to live longer, but they want to live longer, a better life, rather than just working right till retirement and then retiring in poverty. Um, so people who come are people who really want to narrow it down and actually see how can you work smarter, how can you work shorter hours, 20% of the time, making a lot more than what you
exactly.
what you're doing in your full-time job.
Yeah. So I mean, I can't exactly say it's no brainer, but definitely this book, the concept applies to everything in your life. Um, and for those who had never heard of this concept, I mean, this 80-20 rule it's really well known, but I bet there are some people who don't know about it yet.
Mm,
Definitely, highly recommend, um, reading this book. I mean,
yeah,
how this book came about is, um, I think there was a Italian guy by the name of Perito, and he was,
yeah,
just wondering how is it that, only like the top 20% um, of the wealthy people. I mean, they seem to like own everything, right? And that
mm,
kind of applies to many countries as well. I mean, that's why there's this huge disparity in income level too. Um, and even in the past, when I was working in luxury fashion, ours was even more extreme. I would say 5% of our key customers contributed at least 60-70% to our total sales. Just that
yeah,
5%. So that's why it's worth it to focus on things that really matter. I mean, they also talk about, like, say, for students, right? Students who study for exams, they have like tons of books to read, but during exam time, the 3 hour exam, maybe only 20% of what you really learn, comes out. So they said, you need to focus and be very, very good in certain things, um, in order for you to come out as an A student.
yeah, exactly. There was another book I was reading that was talking about, delegating tasks. Like it was about leadership. So it kind of like, now that I can pretty much link it to every other book or every other thing that I've learned or read, because even in that it was saying, it was about productivity, and he was saying, you got to delegate, like all the little things. Like imagine you can't do all of that. You got to do the 20% of the things that actually make the money, and delegate the other things. Like as a leader, delegate the other things to other people. So yeah, it applies in so many different ways to so many things, but it kind of like when you read the book, it gives you some perspective, because so many of us during our day could be doing things that are just useless. Like they're not productive. They're not the 20% that's going to actually better our life, or help us achieve something good. So it's a really good book to kind of understand this concept, so that in everything you do, you're constantly thinking about, is this the thing I should be doing right now with my time. And in this business as well, whilst we wish that we came into it right at the beginning of it, it kind of doesn't matter, because it moves so fast that in a very short amount of time you can come and exceed the income of somebody who has started
Exactly.
7 years ago. So yeah,
Exactly. And we've seen that. It's really incredible how some people just work and work and work, and because they have such high goals for themselves, and they really exceeded our founders.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah.
check it out, guys. This book is really great. And obviously, if you have been following Angela and I for a while, you'll know that we're just so passionate about learning. And we strongly believe that if you're expanding your mind, if you're reading different books, if you're listening to podcasts, you will do so much better in everything you want to do in life. So whether it be your business, even your
Yes,
family, you know, whatever you're doing, like your mind's constantly, you've got to be learning something new. Each week, ask yourself, you know, what have you learned? How have you bettered your knowledge? How have you bettered yourself? How have you, you know, so we're doing these book recommendations. So we're filtering all the good ones for you, so you can just pick them up and read them and enjoy them and get something really valuable out of them. You're just going to forever be learning, right? Forever learn.
exactly. Yeah, and it's so, I mean, it's so rewarding to learn new things. But again, because we all have limited time, so I even tell the people on my team, whatever you're doing, yes, of course, you should enjoy yourself, but also try to think what and prioritize activities that will be income producing.
Yeah.
So in our business, it can be as easy as, yes, of course, reading, improving your mindset is one, but the other part is it can be as easy as just enjoying your life, um, posting about your life, and that's how we are earning as well, because we're showing people what kind of person we are, what kind of personality we want to project across. And that's how easy it is to, post in your social media to brand yourself and to attract people. Because what we're teaching here is have a strong mindset. I mean, understand about the business, but also we're teaching you how to brand yourself to attract people.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
exactly.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So I was just thinking as you were talking, I'm like, if years back when I was at university studying accounting, which to be completely honest with you, I didn't really enjoy very much.
Why?
If
Yeah.
somebody had
I hate accounting, but I would say it is such a useful skill to have.
so useful.
Yeah.
It is very useful. I know that. But I remember when I was working in an office in the city. I was doing my accounting job while I was studying at university, and after when I finished, I went full time. Obviously, continued working there full time. I would never bounce out of bed to go, yay, another day doing accounting. I think accounting is such a respectable, and I admire people who have a passion for it and do it because everyone needs it.
Mm-hmm.
It's income producing. It's brilliant. It just wasn't for me, unfortunately. I wanted it to be. That's why I studied it, but it wasn't for me. But what I wanted to say about that is, if back at that time for me, for me it was accounting. It could have been any other career path. When I was doing my university degree, that I wasn't actually enjoying, if I'm going to be frank, if somebody had told me,
I I can't hear. Oh, okay.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Am I back now? Yeah, someone was trying to call me on my phone. That's why so
Oh,
it
I
cut out
see.
for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was at uni, if somebody came and told me that you could have a business that you can just simply, show people about your life, you could earn from home, you could help others, you could have a business that you could help others earn from home, make people's dreams come true, make people reach all their goals. Oh my goodness, I would just rush over and forget about that. I'll probably still finish it, but I would rush over immediately and start this
Yeah,
business straight
yeah.
away.
No,
It's just so much
me too.
smarter,
No,
right?
and it's global. So I was just looking at my income statement for the month, because we it's the beginning of the month, and I'm just so amazed by how all the back end is all done for us, right? I'm having income from Indonesia, from Malaysia. I had from Malaysia as well this month, at least from Singapore, from the US. I mean, I don't even have to go chase people for payments, or let alone stock any inventory. I'm just like
Everything is done for
amazed.
you. They
Yeah,
handle
yeah,
everything
yeah,
on the
yeah,
back
yeah,
end.
exactly. Even the statements, about how it's in different currency and how it's been, they put the money into my bank account. I mean, I do nothing. I just wait for the money
That's
to come
it.
in into my bank account. I'm like, I mean, for people who really want to start a business, seriously, this one is really the best, and it's global,
The
and
no-brainer.
it's legit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
and our
no-brainer.
affiliate and our affiliate has the best products in their field, so it's seriously no brainer.
It is. It really is. It, you know, to think that you don't have to worry about website, you don't have to worry about products, shipping, none of it, none of it. Like even your accounting, as you said, like it's all done for you.
Yeah,
You just print
yeah,
out the dates of your income that you made, you know, for the financial year, give it to your accountant, or if you're doing a tax return yourself or whatever. It's so easy. Like it's the easiest. This has to be the easiest online business there is out there. I not that I have checked every single business out there, but I did check quite a lot of
me
them.
too.
This is
Yeah,
the most simplified one-stop shop kind of business that anybody
and
like
yeah,
ever showed me.
and at a much lower cost than many other businesses
Yeah, yeah.
to
Actually,
start.
I was just doing a live about that just before this, where I was just talking about like, you know, whilst it's like buying into a franchise because everything is set out for you. You don't have to reinvent the wheel about anything. You don't have to use your own, you know, like innovation or anything like that. Even though that's all done, so it's like buying a franchise, but it is not anything like the cost of actually buying a franchise offline. So it's a very small fraction of cost, and even students, university students, can even do this. People who have very sort of average jobs with minimal savings can still do this business. And if you are in Australia at the moment, there's a finance company that's providing a 3-year interest-free opportunity. So for your investment into the business. So basically, a cup of coffee a day. If you just spend like the cost of a cup of coffee, you can have your own online business. So you don't even have to come up with a lump sum at the beginning, even
Exactly,
though that lump sum isn't much.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So yeah,
definitely check it out. Yeah.
check it out, guys. Let us know your questions. If there's something about the business that you want to know, or if there's a particular book that you guys would like us to even review. If there's
Yeah,
one that
exactly.
we can get our hands on and we can read and we can review it for you and have a chat about the principles in the book and how you can apply it to your everyday life as well.
Yeah, definitely. So let us know. And yeah, we hope you will take our recommendation and have a read of this book.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I hope you all do. I hope this has been some value for you, and let us know your feedback, your questions, and we'd love to hear from you. Anything else from you, Angela?
No, that's the usual. Wishing everyone a fabulous weekend, and you too.
Thank you. Same to you, and enjoy your weekend, everyone. Thank you once again for joining us and um, spending your time with us wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is.
Yes.
And we hope to see you again back here about the same time next week.
Yeah, definitely.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye
Great weekend.
bye.
Bye.